Hi guys, many years ago I made a little electric car using the motor from a hard drive. No problem, you just unscrewed the motor and made a suitable attachment to drive the car along. Fairly recently I had a comment on that video, how do you get the motor out without damaging it? And I didn't understand the question because it was just a matter of unscrewing it. But recently I took this hard drive apart and I can see what the problem is. In the fairly more modern hard drives, and we're still talking pretty old, that says TNK 97R, so maybe is this 1997? I don't know. But in these fairly more modern hard drives, the motor is actually part of the casting. You don't unscrew it, it's actually sealed in there. The casting itself is the outside of the motor, and no, you don't get it out. You're stuck with it. The best you could do, I suppose, is use a Dremel or something and cut that area out. So you've just got the central bit. But other than that, you can't just undo 3 screws like I did, take it out and use it in your model aeroplane or something like that. It just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, don't know if you can hear that beep, that's my dinner ready, so we will continue this later. Well, apparently that was a false alarm. My tea isn't quite ready, so I've got a few more minutes. So, as I was saying, you can't get this motor out, not unless you're going to Dremel out the aluminium casting to get it out. So I was thinking, can I do anything with it like it is? And the answer is probably. We can probably still run a car with it, not a go faster one because it's got the weight of this. But once you've taken the disc off it, which is what I've already done, you've actually got, it's like a pulley in there, so I should be able to put a rubber band around it or something, bring it out this way, or that way, but I'll bring it out this way, put it around an axle, and see if we can drive the car that way. It'd be better if you were using a small pulley here and a big pulley at that end, so I'll see what I can do. But what we will do is see if we can actually get this running with an ESC. I think this might even be the one I used all those years ago. It doesn't tell me what rating it is, so I've no idea what that one does. But I'll solder 3 wires onto these 3 wires here. I'm going to solder them there or here or there direct, and we should be able to run that motor with that ESC. Just wondering if that'll pop off there. Oh yeah. That gives us a bit more to solder onto there. Right. I need a screwdriver. Okay. Servo tester. It's probably 12 volts. We'll try it with just a 1S LiPo. Nope, that's not enough to get it going. So we're going to need something a bit more meaty. So, will it work? Just for fun, I'll use this LiPo battery. Notice anything interesting about it? I like the fact it's bulging. So it's been like that for many months. So if it bursts into flames now, it will be interesting. Okay, we have power. But we have no motion. Oh, we did have a bit. What happened there? Just thinking about it. There we go. Oh, what happened? I better put something on that so you can see that it turns. What have we got? I've usually got a bit of blue tack laying around. Right. Right. There we are. Very technical. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, so it works. Okay, so we'll see if we can rig up some way of fitting that to a car. I think the easiest modification I can do to this, so I can drive a wheel, is I'll use this CD pulley I made. It's just cardboard inside a CD and another piece of cardboard, so it's a nice big pulley. So we should be gearing it down. And I'll take a hacksaw to this and chop the end off. I'll have to seal that. I'll tape it over to make sure we don't get any aluminium filings in it, because that will cause problems. So I'll tape it over, take it out to the garage, hacksaw straight down through there, so that we can just put a belt on there, or rubber band, that's going to go round there and around the CD. There we are, just cut the end off. Hopefully all this tape has kept the aluminium filings out of the way. Right, got one of my rubber band powered cars here, or at least just the cardboard chassis, so I should be able to mount that on the side somewhere, or anywhere. Right, it's beginning to get dark in here, but I think we can still see what we're up to. So I've made it simple, just a single drive wheel with a pulley. So looks like it might work. I've no idea how much power it's got. I suppose I could actually put a radio receiver on there so we can radio control it, but we can only go forwards, there's no steering and there's no reverse. Right, radio control, but no steering and no reverse, so forwards only. Yeah, and no steering. No brake either, although it does slow down. I suppose what I should have done was put it on a turn so it just goes around in circles. Well, there we are. I actually managed to do something with one of those hard drive motors. Oh. It doesn't want to move now. Oh, yes it is. Yeah, well there we go, that was something a little bit different. Yeah, so yeah, like I say, you could cut it out and then make use of it. I mean, if you cut it in the right way, you could actually use the metal around the outside as the mounting plate to screw it onto something. So something like a Dremel or maybe a band saw to cut it out. But you can't just do it the old-fashioned way where you just undid a few screws and you had a motor to play with. Job done.
Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily, so don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. You can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.